Greetings and well met, Hearthstoners and Hearthstone nets. I am Akibana Zero and I have one declaration to make. I love Zoo. I love that deck so much I make a video about it. It's a fine sunny day here in Beijing, China, and we are probably like, you know, about less than a day before TGT releases, and I'm really excited for that. Look at this. Available in August. Can't wait to crack those all open. 50 packs. Look at them. They're shaking. Let's see what is inside. I'm definitely gonna do a video with the unboxing, unpacking, opening or cracking open of these packs. It's gonna be really exciting. Hope I get lots of legendaries, right? Okay. So let's see, let's check up our win tally so far with Warlock, specifically with Zoo. Now, I have played a few games previously, and I'm up to 297 wins now. Remember, we're going for Golden Warlock Hero here, exclusively with Zoo. First of all, I was told by someone that my previous video was a little too long, so I'm going to do my best to keep this less than half an hour. So we're going to go from over 1 hour to try and go less than half an hour. Anyway, without further ado, let's play some Zoo.
Gul'dan versus Geralt.
The War Chief himself.
Your soul shall be mine.
I wonder if this guy's patron. What do we keep here? We don't want that. That's a little weird. I don't really like having just an egg in my hand, so I'm just gonna toss this whole hand. Alright, Leopard Gnome. Alright, how much do you want to bet that he has Fiery War Axe? I bet he does. Yeah, man. Coin Fiery War Axe. Ooh! Snap! I lost that bet. I got a little bit of lag there. Yeah, I'm playing on the American servers from Beijing, China. Kind of awkward sometimes. Give me a big hug! Give me a big hug! Have you guys heard the evil heckler, what he says sometimes? He says, "You smell like a leopard gnome!" Like this guy over here. Wonder what that smells like. What do we want to do here? Kind of want to remove it. Ah! That's nice. Oh my god! My worst nightmare. Thank god we had the egg, right? That smelly egg. Oh, I love it. It's a 4/4. Yes. Come, my pretty. Death's Bite. There we go. Here it comes. Alright, no problem. No biggies. Oh, lots of biggies. This isn't good. This matchup is kind of weird. Like, I feel like I need to try and overrun him, but at the same time, it's can be a little tricky. I think what we need to do here is
My shield for Argus.
declare our shield for Argus. It is kind of necessary if you think about it. Maybe he's actually Control Warrior. Probably. But if he holds on to it, it probably means he's a controlling patron? Not sure. Anyway, we got Mortal Coil to deal with that. Mortal Coil. very brawlable board, but I want to take the risk because there's not much else that you can do. I mean, if he does brawl, which he top deck? No, he didn't. That was a really good brawl for him. Oh, shoot. I didn't like that.
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, so if I play Doomguard, I can remove that. Best option, I guess.
Dares summon me.
I'm fine with that.
Out and right
A poultry task, he says.
I have no time for games.
It's getting dangerously low. Oh, snap. Well played, well played. Huh. Really can't do math very well in my head, but that worked out, didn't it? Go me.
Gul'dan versus Rex.
Oh, here comes the hunter. May he be a face hunter?
Soul
Maybe,
shall
who
be
knows?
mine.
Alright, so to talk a little bit about that previous game earlier where I had a control warrior in my hands, this is the idea for those who probably don't get this quite yet. The idea for a control deck is for them to basically stop you from doing your early board overrun, like doing all your face and aggressive damage, so that they later can bring down their big threats. So my game plan essentially was to do as much damage as I can to him to get to the point where I can do that lethal damage that I did just then. That's kind of like what Zoo does. Zoo is somewhere in between, like, you know, being very aggressive and being sort of board controlling. So here I'm gonna choose to race him. I'd love to have like 2 minions on the board because he's got that sticky minion right over there. He's used his coin already, so we're good with that. Unless that's a knife juggler, which nah, no knife juggler. Oh, and we're gonna bring in the IG boss. Our favorite guy. Imp Gang boss, IG boss.
My wrath.
Kind of like OG boss. Original gangster. So yeah, so if you're playing an aggressive deck like a Face Hunter or something that is semi-aggressive like Zoo, when you're facing against something that you know is a control deck, you want to push that damage as much as possible. That's why we put these guys in here, these Ironbeak Owls. You need that silence to get over their taunts, because they're definitely gonna have taunts, especially Sludge Belcher, which is probably the best taunt right now, and it's been the best taunt for a while. Okay. I'm torn between this and this. Let's go for losing our mana. I'm not too worried about the weapon. That is explosive trap. See, he could have chosen to remove it, but he went mostly for the durability, which means that he definitely has an aggressive hand. Like he's got damage in his hand right now. Well, I don't want to be too for sure here, but yeah. Might have pinned him. What? Oh, hello there. Okay, how very interesting. So what can we do? 6, taking down to 11. 7 we can take him down at 6, 8, we'll take him down to 9. And then what else can you do?
I wonder.
You know what? I'm gonna push damage.
For Argon.
My other option was to remove that by giving my minion this, but the thing is that I don't really have anything else
On your head.
to back me up for the next few turns. Does. And I think that was the best thing.
Why do you call? Why do you call?
Might I have misplayed there? Who knows? Ah.
Well,
I'll get right on it.
well played.
Welcome to lag. Oh. Okay, so one thing, what I could have done there was probably put down another minion, but I got a little antsy, I think. I didn't really think that through. Well, misplay happens, what can we do? So, let's move on.
Gul'dan!
versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, let's go to hyper-aggressive mode.
I'll get right on it. I'll get right on it.
Oh, hello there.
Ragno, stupid!
Huh. Very interesting. Okay.
Necessary?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay, so it's not mirror entity.
Is this necessary?
What is this freeze mage? Does freeze mage? Oh my god, I can't speak today. Does freeze mage run unstable portal? I'm not sure. Very curious. If he is freeze, then we gotta maintain this for sure. For turn. Oh, hello.
Is this necessary?
Okay, now I don't know what flavor of mage this is at all. How interesting. As Deckard Cain would probably put it. Oh. Water Elemental. Such a good card. Such a good card. Gotta love it.
By the power of Ragnaros!
Ooh, the Emperor is here! He has the power, doesn't he?
My shield for Argus.
Emperor must not stay on board. But what do I have here? I've got 7. I got 12 damage. Nothing much to back it up, though.
Is this necessary?
Go, my imps. Slay him. Her. Whatever. Oh, sheep.
Back from the junkie.
Back from the junker. From the junker. Uh-huh.
I feel icky.
Meh.
I feel icky.
Some still funny.
This deck is not something I can identify right now, so... Oh. We forced a fireball.
I've got the beast in my sights.
You do? Well, laddie.
Stop yelling! Get a big hug!
Let's pop the ice block. Oh!
Well played.
Well played. Wow, no ice block. What was that? Huh. Counter spell, right? I didn't use a single spell. It would have countered that if I used it. Okay, I get it. Hit down, yeah, deal 100 damage to enemy heroes, yeah.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, we don't need these 2 cards. You always run into these kind of weird decks in these ranks over here. That's fine though. Let's play Does the Mage Have Frostbolt?
I'll show them.
And we get a Mad Scientist. Okay, not really sure what he has, so I think I don't want him to get the free trap. I don't want him to get the free secret. Hunters have traps. Mages have secrets.
Online.
Yes. And here's the mech mage. Okay. Howdy. Works very well with this guy.
Powering up. Portals online.
I'm in a very good mood today. I'm in a solid mood today. Actually. I can't really put my finger on why, but yeah, I'm in a pretty decent mood. I don't like discounts on mechs. Something needs tinkering? You probably need some tinkering. Oh. Oh. Let's give him a well played on that.
Well played.
Thank you.
He thanks us. She. Who knows?
My shield for Argus.
Suffer my wrath.
I can't really, like, efficiently remove his Tinker Town Technician, so I'm going for face.
Hello. I am ready.
Are you? Okay, I see what you're doing there. Huh.
Why do you call?
Into the breach.
Suffer my wrath.
Suffer my wrath, he says. Alright, still no blast damage.
My shield for Argus.
That
It doesn't attack now, Akibana. Wake up, man. Of course not. I got a little excited there. I feel like I'm a very excitable person.
I see.
I'm Batman.
I see.
Into the breach!
Deny the mech with Mech Mage. You don't want to fall victim to Goblin Blast Mage. Not that I'm worried about a Goblin Blast Mage. Does he have it?
I can fix anything.
Oh.
Summon me.
Victory is mine. Come on, lag.
Is this really necessary?
Absolutely necessary. Well played. It was well played, right?
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Is this the patron we were looking for?
Your soul shall be mine.
Let's see. It's always a gamble. Alright. Time to play. Does the warrior have fiery war axe? Let's see who wins. Okay, so I had a bit of a
Armor.
little pop-up came up there, sorry. Ah, he doesn't. How very interesting.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Put this apple on your head. Is this really necessary?
I don't like him having armor, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. So yeah, I had a bit of a think about my, like, the whole TGT cards are not that good. Oh my god, what's going on? Blizzard, why you no make good cards and stuff. So, here's the thing. I mean, I agree with something I was listening to recently from, who was it? Was it Criparian? Anyway, it was one of those guys. It was talking about TGT and how Blizzard has costed mechanics like Inspire and Joust very conservatively. And after looking at some of the cards and reading some of the analyses that people have been making over these cards, I kind of have to say I agree to an extent that they've been a little conservative. So that raises the question: does it make sense for them to be this conservative? And the answer to that is not
Get in there and fight, maggot.
it's not very clear cut, because see, here's the thing. I think when a company is trying to expand their game, they want to introduce certain mechanics, right? Some nice mechanics, things that, players can sink their teeth into. And Inspire and Joust are such mechanics that Blizzard wants us to toy around with. So the thing is, though, that you don't want these mechanics to get out of hand. Because if they do get out of hand, then, like, suddenly you've created, like, a whole bunch of cards that have completely, utterly invalidated all the other cards you've had before. And I'm pretty sure that Blizzard wants us to still play with some of the older cards. They don't want us to, just keep playing, what is it? I don't think they want me as a Zoo player, for example, to play Flame Imp forever. Which Flame Imp is a really good card, okay? I mean, it's a 1 mana 3/2. That's really good, okay? It's a really good turn 1 play. But wait a minute. This guy's definitely patron, by the way. I'm actually not really sure if Control Warrior runs No Mission Hunter. This guy. So anyway, I think that being conservative
Mind if I roll
with the
me?
new mechanic is fair enough. I mean, you don't really want your previous cards to be completely invalidated. And at the same time, you don't know how your players are actually going to play with your new rules, okay? With all these new things that you're introducing. And that's something that Day 9 was saying in one of his videos, is that a designer basically creates the rules. A game designer creates the rules. And they need to predict as best as they possibly can how people are going to play under those rules. But he basically came to the conclusion that it is very difficult, maybe almost impossible, to gauge how players are going to play under those rules. We're probably dead, although he hasn't Thorisoned up yet.
Stop yelling! Charge forward!
Yeah, we're probably dead.
A fight! Count me!
This is such an awkward matchup.
Everyone! Get in here! Everyone! Get in here! Everyone! Get in here! Everyone! Get in here!
Sorry that happened.
Everyone! Get in!
Like it wasn't gonna happen, right? Oh my god. Oh my heart. Darn it, we couldn't make rank 11. So anyway, this is the general point I want to make, is that, sure, I mean, they've been conservative, and we would hope that they would actually be a little edgier, as Trump has put it. But honestly, why wouldn't you want Blizzard to do things right? I mean, I think that when you start a little bit conservatively and then you build up from there, like once you know how things work and then you build up from there, I think you can actually create a better quality experience for your customer. And people in the competitive scene really want edgier cards. I get it. And they want to see cards that are going to change the meta very significantly. Now, I believe that the meta is going to change. I just don't know in what way. I don't know how quickly, and I'm not really sure if the answers to our prayers to kind of, keep aggro more in check with Joust and all that are going to be heard or whatever. I just think that we should allow a little bit for Blizzard, allow for Blizzard to know what they're doing. They have a plan. I'm sure they do. Or maybe this is them trying to introduce a very different mechanic and they're not really sure how it's going to play out. So like Day 9 said again once more, as a designer, you don't know how your players are going to play under these rules you're giving them. And Inspire produces a new rule. So does Joust. So it's very, very... It can be very awkward for them to predict what's going to happen. So I think for the time being, let's all just maintain some excitement for the new cards. I'm really excited because that means my collection expands. That means our collections expand, and we get new cards to play with. Some of us may want to try making our own decks. Personally, I want to dabble a little bit in some deck building, and I'm really excited to do something along the lines, like I said before, of a suicide warlock aggro sort of deck and some totem based shaman, which I'd really like to start playing shaman again. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so final tally for today, 300. Still need 200 wins left. All right, thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.